All right, here we are in the evidence room, the fabled evidence room for solved cases. Looks like it's really well kept, too. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
Too quiet. So this is the evidence room? It looks kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Whoa! Oh no. Did Gumshoe fall down?
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts in the head, pal. She hit him.
Oops.
So it is true what I heard. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck if I... did Gumshoe ask for $50?
I think you want $50.
Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gant, will won't anybody $50? Even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss.
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks.
I love it.
First of all, you'll want to have this. The floor plans for the evidence room. All right.
Is it big?
Yeah, let's take a look at that first.
Probably not.
We're getting a lot of evidence now.
Yeah.
Scene of the stabbing at the police department.
Yeah.
Not much to it, just a corner. All right, we'll find out where everything took place later, I guess. Let's examine the place before we continue with Gumshoe.
The door from the...
Whoa, looks like a big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a
Yeah.
car door.
From our car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy that they caught was some sort of
That's
escape
our
artist
door,
and got
though,
away.
isn't
No, it's not. There was no missing door on the car.
Oh.
I think we would have noticed
It
that.
was red though, right?
It was red.
Phew.
And that's purple or
Well,
pink,
it was
clearly.
It was a weird color red. It was similar color.
Thank you, Ben.
Hey, that's one of the human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Something's hanging out of this locker. Something's sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me look like some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet the evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence room gets dirty or whipped. The evidence gets dirty or whipped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot.
Phew.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under his trench coat either. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Oh, funny.
Some sort of bulky equipment gathering dust here.
What a sorry looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it. And I've seen that before.
Yep.
What, pal? That's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case on Gore Lake, remember? Alright, wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh yeah, that's a radio locator. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box? You can't judge a push-and oil machine by their cover. You gotta look inside their heart. He's a poetic type.
Minus.
Let's see what this is, though.
This place is stuff and that is stuff and dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
I guess I should have known. Hey, pal, our security is high-tech around here. Alright, same thing? Okay. And we'll go this way.
Ooh.
Oh. Now we're getting somewhere.
Paint.
Oh!
Blood.
Oh!
Handprint.
Oh, what's this? Blood!
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
It looks like somebody tried to wipe it off.
Use your luminary.
Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use this testing fluid. First.
What is this saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. He's talking about the blue badger.
True art? I noticed that there's some blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the blue badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room. Oh, God.
Oh, that one's open.
Yeah, it is.
Look! This one's open, and there's an indicator something something.
That locker is coated with the Detective Goodman's fingerprint. It's Detective Goodman's locker.
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Alright. So it requires a fingerprint to open it, so that guarantees that he was here. It has to, right?
Yeah.
Like, anybody could use his ID card, but not everybody can use his fingerprint.
Yeah.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making fun of me, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. Check it out closer, yeah. I wonder what kind of shape these pieces were in before it was broken.
You want to try to put it back together?
Ha! Good work, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. 3 hours this took Detective Gumshoe. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, can you like?
I don't... fuck! They just don't add up to anything.
Maybe some of the pieces are missing. Let's just try and put as many of the pieces in place as we can.
Maybe we'll give it another shot later. Alright, I'll give it another shot now.
Yeah.
I accidentally pressed B because I didn't know what would rotate. Alright.
Boom, 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 boom.
This will not take us 3 hours. Alright.
3 hours later.
This is rotating the... Oh. That's going through.
Pick a piece and
Well,
yeah, rotate
that just does that.
the cup though.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't know how to rotate the cup.
You
That's
did
the
it-
worst
you did it for
part.
a second.
No, that's just... Oh, here. Controls. Piece A
Piece.
minus...
Piece two.
I don't think you can.
I swear I saw the cup rotating.
At the
I think
beginning.
it
It's
just-
just an
Ah,
intro
it
shot.
just-
Does that? Well, that's lame. Different.
How do I rotate again? Up and down.
No. No. Not this piece.
Okay. No.
This one. That way. Do it.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Jam. Rotate. Oh, that hurts.
Try that.
Not this piece.
Different piece. I don't know.
That one. Foot,
Yeah.
foot.
There you
Hmm.
go. Upside down.
Through. No. Yep.
You think this one? I don't think so.
No. Yeah. One more. No.
Here.
No.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah.
There you
Odds. Doy. Yeah.
Upside down.
That one.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right, I think. Oh, it's
No.
not.
Yes.
One more up. There you
Yeah. Yeah. No.
go.
Just as good as the hacking help back.
Thank you.
These are amazing.
That's the one.
One more.
There is no more.
No. Turn twice. Step.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yep.
We're missing a piece.
The missing piece.
Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Wait a second. Did Gumshoe let us just stand by while we glued together evidence in the
Evidence?
evidence room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna allow this. That only took me 2 minutes to do. The problem is finishing it. Oh.
Were some of the pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jaw.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Very top heavy. Unstable jar added to the court record. Alright, anything else in here? We saw both pieces there.
That's whatever's on the tape.
Oh, gloves! White gloves.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
What?
Sell a ketchup popsicle to someone in white gloves. Tommy boy? Talking about his father. Ketchup popsicle.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9? Does have a tag on it. Added to court records. Time to check that thing out. Oh, we get to investigate everything now. Holy shit.
Oh!
The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case.
Turn it upside down.
Oh, sorry. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
In what way? What's so confusing about that?
Do you know how many other words sound like that? Bag, gag, gag, bag, bag.
Zag? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
What are we playing? Word game now? Jesus. Alright. I don't see anything else here. Most awkward.
Yeah.
Inside the glove.
Yeah.
It's extremely what? What did that say?
Oh. Extremely thin. 10th crime scene. A piece is missing. We need to find this A piece. Oh, blood.
It probably says, yeah.
Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on it when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Alright.
So are we missing the evidence number on that one?
Yeah, it doesn't have a tag, does it?
No. Maybe
broken
on the
handle.
missing bit.
It's a weird looking vase.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
it's gonna turn out to be a clock.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a chimenea.
Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom.
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Yeah, totally.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
Because it would just fall to the bottom. Right?
I think I'm gonna go back to Phoenix, like, saying everything to her extremely angry.
Someone in the chat was wondering where that
I forgot
went.
about it, to be honest.
I was okay with you not doing it. That's why I never mentioned it.
Let's
No,
present
that's it.
the gloves to the... You already kind of said everything about this, right?
I think so.
Let me see one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing! That's fine. You bet it's fine, pal! What about this? What? You know all about that piece of evidence. Alright. Maybe you can tell us a bit more about the floor plan. Ah!
Useless.
Ah! Welcome to Phoenix Wright, trial and error times. Did you take a look at this?
Oh yeah, use the luminol.
This is the ID. Yeah, I'll figure out how to do that in a second. This is the ID card record of the people that came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Woo! Whoa! Oh,
What
he just
is
saw
this?
something. The second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth!
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth!
What? What?
Try it better. Do it.
What?
That's it.
Yikes.
You asked for it.
Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Well, that's good to know. How's Edgeworth? We need to collect these numbers. Oh, he already says nothing about that. Can we use luminol? Ah. What about this? And that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was most surprised of anyone because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. Man, why did people not mention this shit? That was the first time the whole world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Phoenix, you're smarter than that. Because they were transferring it. Maybe there was some loose ends after that, on that case or something. Alright, present this. This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
He was gentle and cloudy on the day of the award ceremony, but there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the blue badger away for a while. Really? Why? Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day. I sympathize with the Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it. Found in Miss Edgeworth's car, stabbed with the knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean. I mean, of course someone else did it, really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. This? He has a lot to say about a lot of things. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got recently. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Somehow I feel he didn't get invited. Oh, of course, pal. I got the award for diligence myself. Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
we cover that already?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten.
Gumshoe.
That's the victim Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything on cards is secret numbers. I can never relax. That's only because you lose your ID card. I always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be an ID enough. What's the world coming to? Detective Gumshoe rebel against the system. Rebel against the system. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show that to me every time we meet, pal. Wheelmen show the police badge. Enough said. All right, we've done
I wish
this.
I had a badge. Maybe an ID card would be nice.
All right. Phone. All right. Nothing on that. Parking lot, floor plan? Nope. Photo? You never know what he's gonna have something to say about. That's the photo Miss Starr took. Anything you can tell us about it? That Miss Starr is quite the lady. Why, I remember when it was winter. I was 16. He knows her from being a kid? She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened.
16? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened.
I don't think Ben's following here.
I'm following.
I think that's kind of startling.
Yeah, I was started. I'm just keeping up with the chat too.
Oh.
I ignore the chat, sorry, during these
wonder if
ones because
Detective-
they tend to give away things.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school too. All right, we're done. I get. Oh, maybe this too.
Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna talk to him now. Finally. There's a lot to do here with
Holy shit.
Gumshoe. All right.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare for the trial. In other words, Detective Gumshoe got kicked out of the investigation again. Aww.
I'm adamant, no! You know what? That's how he said it.
That is how he said it.
I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. And in my own evidence, Walker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Haha, of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker and that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
I want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, back with when he was 16.
You don't just start something like that and
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
We know.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now? No, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SO9 incident, of course. That was the beginning for the end of Edgeworth.
What?
Maybe we can get him to tell more about the case. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to that. Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder. A serial killing.
Whoa.
A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake and Edgeworth built his case around it to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago.
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. And started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence. It was supposed to be cleared up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Gumshoe, that is. Goodman.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife?
The victim took that knife out of the evidence locker himself. Fuck. Alright. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed, so only a detective can open it. Only one. Using this ID card, right? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can get lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the first hallway.
That sounds like a lot.
Yes, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock on each locker is coated with a fingerprint. And that's the only oh, he just opened it for us.
Huh.
That's the only locker we can open. Thanks.
Funny, they didn't look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side, wait a second, the locker he just opened, his locker is the one with the blood print on it.
Yeah, it is.
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
Bzz!
You get a shot.
You get a shock.
if that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There's even some people that on the force that know about the fingerprint locks. Jesus.
Yeah, man.
All right, so who don't even know about the
Yeah,
fingerprint
they don't
locks? All right. Jesus. Is there anything else here?
Can you examine?
What he just opened?
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
you can't open lockers when your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents.
No, the police department lost faith in its lock system.
Yeah. After all, Detective Gumshoe was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office.
No, when was he actually found?
Let's look at the autopsy. Would the autopsy include it?
No.
It's the autopsy. Let me just investigate that. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m., meaning that anywhere from 3:30, anywhere from 2:30 up until 5:30, he could have died on either side. Or are they saying? Or are they saying
An hour
An hour and a half.
and a half.
on
I need
After?
45
Sometime.
45 minutes on each side? So anywhere from, no, it couldn't be because they said he died at 5:15. So it has to be an hour and a half on each side.
Yeah.
Or they might mean within an hour and a half, beginning at 4 and going
That's
after
what I
it,
was
not
thinking.
before. Yeah, let's just cut out the before because it probably isn't. So anywhere from 4 till 5:30, he could have
Okay.
died. So the autopsy doesn't pinpoint at 5:15. So he was just found at 5:15. It doesn't mean that he
Yeah.
wasn't killed here at 4, driven over to that location.
His hand used to.
Open it
Could've been
up,
dead.
or who knows. Loss of blood. And remember, well, we talked about, okay, so in the first day of court, we talked about how there wasn't enough blood considering he was stabbed. And then Sky got all smarmy and said, well, she tipped over the fucking barrel and that
Right.
washed away all the blood. Then we went in with spray and showed that there really wasn't much blood. So it goes to continually prove that that doesn't seem to be the scene of the crime. In fact, I would go so far as to say that tiny bit of blood there comes from her hand.
If only someone could test the blood and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Anything else to? Let's examine the locker and chat. Oh,
Still
okay, he
need-
closed
okay.
it. And what? Luminol.
Yeah.
So what do I?
Plus.
Oh, it's. What? Where'd you see
Plus
that?
menu.
What?
That's what the chat was saying, how you use it. You go into the plus menu and choose luminol. Or don't present
Oh,
spray.
it has
Mine
a
is
special
spray.
spray option just for luminol. Ah,
it's
tons
right
of
there.
blood.
And those lockers on the left.
You fucking assholes. You covered it up. There must have been a massive amount of blood here. I've never seen so much blood before. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. I'm gonna just put this out there. Is there gonna be like a future Phoenix Wright where it's discovered, where it's finally like revealed that Detective Gumshoe is the judge's son?
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
amazing if they were
amazing.
like, for all the things that nobody seems to just mention off the cuff, that seems like one thing.
can
To be
see
like,
it now,
oh,
too."
did we never tell you before? Like, I really want that to be true.
That would be sweet, man.
All right. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? Yes.
Oh.
Let me do that in a different
You
voice.
got it.
Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien?
Works, man. This proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. All right. Looking
Spray
around.
that handprint.
Oh, yeah.
You get any more of it?
For fuck's sakes. Come on.
Yeah, it's
There we
kind of
go.
crazy how much you have to spray it.
Mm.
I knew it! It's someone's right handprint.
What? What's the matter? What's the matter, Detective?
That was
This walker. It's mine. You didn't see that before?
It's yours?
You just opened it and there the blood was clear. This is one thing that wasn't washed away.
Yeah.
Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
Oh my god. What? But you're a detective.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Is there anything if you hit minus?
Oh! The locker with the thingy coming out of it.
Yeah.
More handprints.
Why am I getting an erection here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot when he fled out the door. You must have spidey sense, detective sense. I'm getting it's your clue tingling. This might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from your chief. Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey, pal, look at the time. Looks like we're done. Please be done with this room.
Oh.
Was there something you needed to do before you're going? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. Oh, I thought that was like one of those porn pamphlets. You know, from Vegas.
Yeah, but this is his report?
Yeah, I don't get
I'm
it.
going to give them my report for the day. It might help you, you know. It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
That's the food ordering flyer, I think.
Ugh.
The one that says nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure this is something he could use in a report like this. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see to Edgeworth. Oh my god, I thought this day was over. Alright, we're done with this room. Time to go see Edgeworth. So we'll take a break here. When we come back, we're going to talk to Edgeworth about all that's going on. I imagine he's going to have his tail between his legs. So stay tuned, everybody. Back after this.